Hello folks, welcome back to the Urban Rider Studio. Today I have a jacket with me that we can't quite decide whether it fits into the adventure category or the urban category. Please let us know what you think in the comment section down below. This is the MERLIN Borderlands. It's available for £299.99, which is a great price. It has a CE AA certification. You can get it in either granite or moss for color options. And they also make an accompanying trouser, also waterproof, but it's an in-boot motorcycle trouser, which is a pretty niche category. Now, the biggest indication on whether this is an adventure jacket or an urban jacket probably comes from their marketing, actually. They will put this in their Explore collection. So I think they're definitely thinking of this as an adventure item, but it's pretty subtle. So actually it works really well for a commuter setup. I quite like the look of this, to be honest. Probably mostly in the moss colorway, but granite does look good. And it definitely has some features that you would typically find in adventure gear, things like chest armor, which often isn't prioritized in an urban setting, more so in the off-road setting where maybe you would chest butt the handlebars if you go over a particularly aggressive bump, so I understand that. But it's always nice to have stuff like that as well, or at least the option of it, so you can get chest armor for this. It has a CE AA certification. It comes complete with armor in your elbows and your shoulders, that's level 1, it's from D30, and it's also got a pocket for a back protector if you want to get that additionally. As I mentioned, you have the option of coupling this with trousers of the same name. So they have a lot of the same functionality. They will have some venting across them. They are waterproof trousers and they're in-boot trousers. And the reason that's quite a niche category is that generally with your waterproof trousers, you want them to go over the outside of your boots to make sure that water doesn't get in over the top of your boots. But sometimes there is a usefulness to that. If you are taking this off-road, that can be quite handy. I know for myself, the ones that I've tried in the past are the Pandomoto Triton, which I have. And again, didn't really make sense to me in terms of touring, because I tried that and I got wet boots. But in adventure riding, sometimes that might be handy. You might well disagree with me in the comment section down below, and that's probably why it is more of a niche category. This uses an Invista Tactile 10,000mm waterproof outer shell material. It's actually a laminated jacket as well, which you don't often see, and certainly not at this price, because it does tend to boost the price. It's a more difficult process making a laminated waterproof jacket. So generally speaking, it will boost the price up, but under £300 is a really decent price for this for an RRP. You'll find venting, pockets, obviously storage across this. So if we go through a lot of the different areas on here, I really like the way they've managed to hide the pockets on the chest there, which also double as vents. So they have waterproof zips on them. YKK zips, always like to see that. And that is generally found on MERLIN items. As you'll see though, when I open it up, you have a mesh pocket. So you can use that for storage. Or if you open it up, you can allow airflow through there, so hopefully a bit more breathable in the summer. You've got a mesh liner on the inside as well. Now, it's not going to be the most breathable jacket, so is it going to be fit for the hottest summer days? Arguably not, but at least it's making some movements towards being more breathable, more vented, and more lightweight, whilst still having waterproofing. It's difficult to have the two, but you know, at least this has options there. They've also got vents on your sleeves, so you can undo those. Not massively convinced by how effective those tend to be, but it's good to have all the same. And then you've got exhaust vents, actually 3 of them on the back. You've got 1 between your shoulders and then 2 at your ribs. So a really decent level of breathability, or the amount of vents at least, that they've included on these. And like I say, I really do like the fact that it's kind of a seamless design on the front there and actually just adds some character to it. I think overall this jacket just looks really good anyway. You'll also find pockets around your waist, and then actually on the back side of that you'll notice this extra flap, which confused me at first, but then I saw the Velcro panels. So that is to allow for adjustability. You can tuck that in if you're nice and slim in the waist, then you can obviously make that tighter for yourself. If, like me, you're putting on a few pounds, maybe you'll want to let it out a little bit. You've also got zips around the hem, so you can undo those as well and allow for a bit more flexibility. If you were more mobile on the bike, if you're off-road, for example, then obviously that is going to be useful, but still useful in an urban setting as well. And you'll notice some adjustability up your arm as well. You have a strap there and a snap around your bicep. You've got neoprene sections around your neck, so it is pretty comfortable around there. Obviously, that's a kind of a must as well. And I think that a lot of brands do overlook that, sadly. So I like to see that from Merlin. It does look like a comfortable jacket to wear. And then you'll notice this double layer over the front there to aid your waterproofing. And another YKK zip on the front, as well as a removable 125 gram internal thermal liner. You can take that out, obviously, on the warmer days. I have to say, in terms of the overall jacket, that is the only weak point, I would say, for me. It's not bad, but I have seen better on their jackets in the past, actually. So it just fits a little bit loose on the inside, flaps around a little bit. I could see that being a bit of an inconvenience when getting the jacket on quickly, but it's always good to have some extra insulation there to keep you warm. And bear in mind, overall, the jacket is great value for money. Definitely loving what I've seen from Merlin's winter collection so far. We've got a few other items as well. I will drop links if you want to check out other items of Merlin's. I think this offers a great option for versatility. It looks quite different to other jackets of theirs that arguably have similar kind of functionality, something like the Jagger, for example, which is definitely more pitched for an urban setting. So if you like a lot of these features, but you want it to look slightly different, then check out that jacket as well. And like I say, links can be found in the description. Let us know what you think of this in the comment section, and I'll see you soon.